As Lorra walked away, I felt something lift from my chest. The past had finally let go. Ria looked at me and asked, "Are you okay?" I nodded first, subscribe my channel, click the bell-icon, comment down what styries do you like according to that create stories. Let's begin. My name is Hitterr, and until a month ago I thought my life was solid. I had a girlfriend I loved, Lorra, and a best friend I trusted like family, Alex. If anyone had asked, I would have sworn these were the two people who would never hurt me. I was wrong. Lorra used to smile at me like I was her whole world. Alex and I had been inseparable since childhood. The three of us often hung out together, laughing, joking, planning weekend trips. I thought we were a perfect circle. But perfect circles can crack in silence. Lorra became distant. Alex started acting strangely protective of her. They both gave me excuses that didn't feel right. Missed calls, canceled plans, whispered conversations that stopped when I walked into the room. My gut knew, even when my heart didn't want to. One evening, I went to Alex's place. I didn't tell him I was coming. I just wanted to surprise him and talk. Maybe get answers, maybe clear my head. The front door wasn't locked. The house was too quiet, except for murmurs upstairs. My name wasn't mentioned, but their voices were clear enough, soft, close, familiar in a way that stabbed me before I even saw them. I pushed open the bedroom door, and the truth was right there. Alex, Lorra, together. The betrayal I never imagined. For a moment, everything inside me fell silent. Not anger, not tears, just a numbness so deep it felt like my heart had stopped. They froze when they saw me. Lorra tried to cover her guilt with shaking words. Alex tried to explain something that had no explanation, but all the noise they made sounded like lies breaking apart. I didn't shout. I didn't fight. I just said one thing. The two people I trusted most chose to destroy me together. Then I walked away. The days that followed were heavy. Betrayal isn't just pain, it's a shift in your world. You start questioning everything. Your worth, your memories, your choices. But slowly, I realized something important. Losing people who don't respect you isn't a loss. It's freedom. Alex showed who he truly was. Lorra showed what her love was worth. And I learned to rise again, stronger than before. Now I'm rebuilding my life, not with anger, not with revenge, but with clarity. Because the truth is simple. They didn't break me. They freed me from a lie. The morning after the betrayal felt unreal. I kept hearing their voices, the lies, the excuses. But there was one thing louder inside me. I will not break. I blocked Lorra. I blocked Alex. But they didn't stop. Lorra sent messages from different numbers. Hitterr, please, let's talk. It was a mistake. I still love you. Alex tried calling too. Bro, hear me out. It just happened, man. Just happened. No betrayal, just happens. I ignored them. I owed them nothing. People around us started noticing the change. Mutual friends asked me what happened. I didn't lie. I didn't sugarcoat. I simply said, Alex was sleeping with Lorra. They betrayed me. That was enough. Some friends were shocked. Some weren't surprised. A few even said, we noticed something was off between them. Hearing that hurt. But it also opened my eyes to how blind love and loyalty had made me. Days passed, and I threw myself into improving my life. I hit the gym harder. I focused on work. I spent time with people who respected me. I rebuilt my confidence, piece by piece. And slowly, the pain turned into power. I stopped checking my phone, stopped waiting for apologies, stopped replaying the moment I saw them together. For the first time in weeks, I felt like me again. One evening, I was out with friends, laughing genuinely for the first time in a while. And then I saw them. Lorra and Alex. Together. They looked uncomfortable the second their eyes met mine. Lorra looked guilty. Alex looked like he wanted to say something. But I didn't stop walking. I didn't flinch. I didn't give them the satisfaction of seeing pain. Instead, I nodded politely and walked past them like they were strangers. And at that moment, I realized I had finally won. Because the real victory isn't revenge. It's moving on while they stay trapped in their own mess. Later that night, my friend said, "Hitterr, you know what's crazy? You look happier than ever." And I smiled. Because it was true. The betrayal that once felt like the end had become the start of a stronger, wiser version of me. Lorra and Alex lost a good man. I didn't lose anything. I simply walked away from people who didn't deserve me. Weeks had passed since I walked past Lorra and Alex without a second glance. Life was smoother, calmer, almost peaceful. But peace never lasts forever. One night, while scrolling through my phone, I saw a notification from a number I didn't recognize. "Hitterr, please, it's Lorra. I need to talk to you, it's important." I ignored it. Then came another message. "Alex and I were not together anymore. Things went bad. I really need to talk to you." A strange mix of emotions hit me. Surprise, confusion, anger, and a little bit of satisfaction. Not because she was hurting, but because life has a way of returning what people put out. The next day, a mutual friend told me the whole story. Alex had started hiding things from Lorra. He had other girls behind her back. He used her, then blamed her for everything. Eventually, they collapsed under their own lies. It turns out, betrayal circles back. But this time, I felt nothing for either of them. No sympathy. No anger. Just closure. Around this time, I met someone new, Rhea. She wasn't like Lorra. She didn't pretend. She didn't hide. She noticed the smallest things, like how I always tap my fingers when thinking, or how I look away when something reminds me of the past. One evening, we were sitting on a rooftop cafe, the city lights glowing below us. She asked softly, "Does it still hurt?" I thought about Lorra. I thought about Alex. I thought about the betrayal that once shattered me. Then I answered, "Not anymore." The pain taught me who deserves to stay. Her smile that moment felt more real than anything I had felt in a long time. But fate wasn't done with me yet. A week later, Lorra showed up outside my apartment. Her eyes were swollen, her voice shaking. "Hitterr, please just listen. I made the biggest mistake of my life. I lost you. I lost everything. I'm sorry, I really am." I stood there, calm, steady, not the broken man she expected to see. "Lorra," I said quietly, "you didn't lose me. You threw me away." She cried harder, reaching out, but I stepped back. "I forgave you a long time ago," I continued. "Not for you. For me. Because I needed to move on." Before she could speak, Rhea came up behind me, placing her hand gently on my arm. And in that moment, Lorra understood. She had been replaced, not by another girl, but by peace, respect, and growth. As Lorra walked away, I felt something lift from my chest. The past had finally let go. Rhea looked at me and asked, "Are you okay?" I nodded. "I'm not okay," I said with a small smile. "I'm better." Because betrayal didn't break me. It rebuilt me. Moral for the story is betrayal hurts most when it comes from the people you trusted with your heart. But their actions don't define your value, they define their limits. When someone chooses lies, disloyalty, and selfishness, they are showing you a truth you couldn't see before. And though that truth breaks you at first, it becomes the foundation on which you rebuild something stronger. Walking away from those who betray you isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Healing isn't forgetting, it's understanding that not every person who enters your life is meant to stay. Some come to teach you your own strength. Some come to show you what love is not. And some come so you can learn to choose better for yourself in the future. In the end, the greatest victory is not revenge. It's rising above the people who tried to break you. It's choosing peace over chaos, growth over pain, and self-respect over empty apologies. Because the moment you realize your worth, The betrayal becomes nothing more than a stepping stone toward the life. And the love you truly deserve. Betrayal is painful, but it reveals the truth you were meant to see. Losing people who lie and cheat isn't a loss, it's freedom. Your strength begins the moment you choose yourself over those who never valued you. When people betray you, let them go. Your value stays the same, but their place in your life doesn't. The people who betray you reveal their character, not your worth. Losing them isn't a setback, it's protection. Your strength is proven not by holding on, but by walking away and rebuilding yourself bigger than their betrayal.